Every time somebody loses their game, they go back to the basics. That's the biggest thing, especially in sports, you know. Tiger Woods loses his swing, so what does he have to do? He has to call up Butch and go back to the basics. And that's what we're doing here. We're talking basics. But if you don't need the basics, that's fine. You can just keep on scrolling, but come back to this video when you do. I'm scrolling right here. This is a PB&J double op brush. It's a scrolling liner brush, tapered tip, synthetic, beautiful brush. I'm using some Alpha Enamel here, just teal. A little bit of reducer. I'm just checking to make sure that the flow's right. Adding a little bit more. And the reducer is mineral spirits. I'm just using odorless mineral spirits that you get at any Ace Hardware or hardware store, whatever. I got a little goober on there, so hold on a second. Let me wipe that off and then I'll repalette. Because that little goober right there could stop the hairs from twisting on each other, giving you a nice smooth line. You don't want any of these hairs restricted. So I got everything ready to go, and I want you to pay attention to the belly of the brush. I want you to pay attention to how the hairs turn over themselves. This brush is at a 90-degree angle to the panel. I'm not doing anything but holding this brush and guiding it. A properly loaded brush makes scrolling pretty much effortless. See how my hand is locked? I'm not doing anything with my hand to manipulate these hairs. The hairs are rolling over themselves, and the gravity is drawing the paint down the hairs to the tip of the brush. And that is the biggest thing about scrolling, is using just the tip. Ride that tip. It will work. Don't let that belly get in the way of the tip. If you use too much belly, if you lay that brush down too hard, the hairs won't roll over themselves. That is the key. Also, like I said before, this is a liner, so I'm just lining out some flames here real quick. Something fun, something different. It's a really nice brush, real good utility. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, throw it down in the comment section.